In the town of Hollow-Reach, every doorway remembered the last person who passed through it. No one noticed at first. Doors simply creaked a little longer after certain people left, or stayed warm to the touch when no sun had reached them. But Myra noticed. She was a locksmith, and locks tell the truth if you listen long enough. When her mother died, Myra returned to the old house at the end of Threadbare Street. The front door resisted her key, not out of rust, but reluctance. When it finally opened, a breath escaped the frame, as if the house had been holding something in. Inside, the rooms felt crowded, though they were empty. Myra brushed her fingers along the door frames and felt impressions, like grooves worn by invisible hands. Each doorway carried a weight: laughter in the kitchen door, worry in the bedroom, patience in the narrow door that led to the attic. That night, Myra dreamed of doors speaking. "We remember so you don't have to," they whispered. The next morning, the town felt wrong. People walked more slowly, hesitating before thresholds. Some turned back without knowing why. A man stood before the bakery door for nearly an hour, tears running down his face, unable to step inside. Myra realized the truth then. The doors were full. Hollow-Reach had always been a town of leaving, children, departing for distant cities, promises exiting before they were kept, grief walking out quietly and never returning. The doors had been holding onto what people could not. Myra began to work differently. Instead of fixing locks, she listened. When someone came to her shop, she asked them what they were afraid to carry. Then she took them to a door that felt heavy and helped it remember just enough to let go. Word spread. Doors lightened. Hinges sighed in relief. People crossed thresholds again, not because they were ready, but because the weight had shifted. On the final evening before Myra left Hollow-Reach, she returned to her mother's house. She stood in the doorway one last time. The doorframe was smooth now, quiet, emptied of its ache. Myra stepped through. Behind her, the door closed, not to remember her, but to finally rest.